running? Yes, it's running. Hey, greetings. Better. Filthy. Filthy microphone. Filthy fourth microphone. Okay. Hello and welcome. It's the end of the year, so I wish you happy holidays and Merry Christmas if you're still in this time frame. I think it's a little bit later to Happy Christmas, but hey, I'm always a little bit behind my time. Nothing new here. Most people laugh about this all the time from about, oh, hey. It's been an interesting couple of weeks again. Oof. Ooh, ooh. Oh, damn to those who want to build a computer in the next couple of months and maybe a couple of years even. Woo! I was looking into this and no, absolutely not. The prices for components are now mind-boggling high. Everybody's like, oh, it's the data centers. Oh, AI will kill everything. And on the same frame, they all jump up and down as soon as see a gaming studio all of a sudden admitting, yeah, we kind of sort of used AI now. Which what was this Expedition for the Free was one of those who lost even a award on the Indie Game Awards for some reason, you know. And they basically hypocritically memed on themselves because oh yeah, we had some assets that we would want to replace later by AI, and everybody's like jumping up and down like it's everything is falling apart, everything I loved is dying. Welcome to the club, baby. Welcome of getting old, because this is not something new. Okay, everybody is like crying over this whole AI thing. I just seen today, of the few occasions when I look into my social media, what is the remaining of it. Thank you very much of all those assholes who kicked me out. But I'm still here. No, I'm just wow. They cry. All the digital artists cry because nobody wants to hire them anymore, especially the furry artists apparently have no commissions apparently because nobody wants to pay me because AI can do it in 5 seconds what I take half a year for $500 if I ever do. I mean, how many digital artists had we that scammed people out of thousands? Remember all those Patreon achievement things where they were, oh, when I hit this goal, I will do this piece of art and this piece of. Everybody completely forgets about all those moments when some digital artist declared, "Oh, pick up the pen, pick up the pen." Yeah, you pick up the pen because you only know a stylus, you know. Those kind of things, you know, where I then use a digital machine to basically recreate your shit. Yeah, a pencil is something you. It's always the same. It's always like, oh, but hey, our livelihood. So yeah, like everybody else. I for example, did photography for the longest time. Was planning on making it into a business. Photography died. All kind of art things died apparently. I mean, I did for a couple of years did cosplay, prop work, and props and all kinds of things. Was never really planning on making it a business or something, but it would be nice if people would at least give you something for it. But most people are like, not everybody. I will commit. There were some really nice ones, and I got other measures to pay because oh yeah, you get this or that, or you can go on a extra tour on some conventions, or don't need to pay a fee and stuff. It was not completely for nothing, but I never was planning on making it a business or something. Okay, people are paid. Again, people don't do this anymore right? Because most either do it really half-hazardly, and the only people that actually make money with cosplay now are either those who go to the Blue website, you know, only frauds thing. And how they all are named now, because apparently there's a whole bunch of them. And do really, really lazy stuff. I wouldn't even say that it would be much bothering me if it would actually be something really artistically valuable. But it's all just, hey, I bought a morph suit that I'm ripping apart from Temu and make some 20 or 40 pictures with my phone, really shit in my bathroom or on my bed. Congratulations, you put in 5 minutes of effort. And all of them, okay, the digital artists, the cosplayers, the programmers, they all scream right now. And I look at all of this AI crap that is now basically flooding our internet. Yeah, we are being basically flooded with slop. Not even good slop. Really, really, wow. If I listen to more than 2 or 3 of those AI created stories, which are mostly cope. Put this down. It's insane. They're all written the same. They're all created the same. The same with the whole artist thing. Or we're just using it to use our thumbnails for the YouTube crowd, for example. And all I see is just laziness. Lazy, you don't want to pay anybody. Either you're out of willing or you can't. They're different things. Okay. But the way would always go the same direction. Okay? Just like normal artists back in the days who used pen and paper, pencils and canvases, okay? Colors of all deviations and kinds. Photographers who developed their own films when it was analog. I mean, I still have analog stuff. And I literally have old analog cameras standing here on the shelf waiting for... Come on. Oh, no, of course now it's blocked here. Of course now it's blocked. Okay? Oh, of course. Oh. I mean, I still have old analog cameras laying around. I still have a chemical laboratory to develop black and white movies. Films, sorry. Films. The negatives, at least. Okay? And a digital way to scan them in. I have a very expensive negative film scanner, actually, for high resolutions. Back in it is extremely expensive because, hey, yeah, at least I don't have to pay the development fee and just develop my material myself and then get a digital copy of it so I can distribute them easier. Get more easier printouts and stuff. That's how technology works. It gets better and stuff left behind. Nowadays, everybody's using their phone. I mean, everybody's using their phone and not a camera anymore. Because the camera lens is from a very well-known... No, it's not. It's all Samsung nowadays, mostly. And some cheap knockoffs. Oh, cool. It says size on it. That's the little glass fragment in the front. Has nothing to do with the optics. Doesn't do anything. It's just that that's a well-known brand. The brand is everything. All hail to the brand. It's insane how low-level people are nowadays. And the same is with the AI shit. Everybody is screaming for AI being banned. And, the data centers eating all our RAM and graphics cards now. Because, everything will be digital at one point. Everything is already digital. It was the way it always wants to go because people are lazy. And as you can see it right now, material prices and components go price up, so nobody can buy new PCs. The same goes for consoles and handhelds and everything. Nobody will be spared. But then all of a sudden they will come, but now we have the streaming options. You know? Those options that we now tried, how many times now? To stream games from somewhere else, and you only need a controller, so very cheap controller. You don't need the hardware that is now so expensive because of us. We made it so expensive that you cannot get the thing that you want at home. So we provide the service that you don't need the service at home. So we can charge you all of a sudden. So we cut you into environment. It's the same with the console shit. It's the same wheel over and over again. And at one point, you will not be able to escape. Okay? Does that mean that games will completely disappear from the... you will own shit? Probably not. Because they completely overlook that they already tried this multiple times. They tried it with VHS tapes. They tried it with their digital age as soon as DVDs came around and CDs. Long-winded story. Now they're trying it again with the whole you own nothing and will be happy. Again, since the 80s. You will not own your VHS tape. You can only watch it once because the mechanics are meant to be that way that you cannot rewind it. Remember that shit? You can go down the drain. I already talked about this more than once. The one times playable DVDs that as soon as the laser hits the DVD or it's out of its package and is exposed to air, you have 24 hours to watch it and then it basically dissipates. Or will be unreal or it gets blind. So you cannot rewrite it. And then people found a way around that. I didn't even know that actually people were actually working on workarounds to those technologies, even though they were never popular or was ever implemented. So even before that, the same will go here with the AI shit. Okay? The only thing is now that the stigma of AI will probably be not only its downfall at one point, or downfall is almost too strong of a word. What is the use of AI to the common denominator? Okay? The gangrene of society, all those sloppy Burger King, McDonald's feeders, okay? Those 600-ton people, that are not even capable of leaving the house. They will never care. And they are the mentally equivalent of those blobs that are making out the majority of the society. Yes. For a while, they will not care. They will eat the slop, okay? They will eat the bullshit that AI will give them. And Hollywood and every bigger game studio will follow that trend at one point, just like they did with the streaming stuff. And now we see how this is going, because there's a cap on everything. You cannot unendingly grow. And the same goes with the AI thing, because you can now see that they are not there with AI where they want to be, and probably never will be, because they promised way outrageous more things that they can actually get. Yes, it will get better. Will it supersede us? Not in this generation, not in the next 100 years probably. We are not technology-wise there. Oh, but there is this technology that would be. There have been so many claims of, and it will be great. Yeah, it will be great for the big companies, not for the consumer. What the big companies think all the time is, as soon as you hit the consumer on both sides with, they want something and you cut one side off, but give them a simpler, quicker option that they can pay for, this will then basically grow out the need for anything else. And it looked a while for the streaming for Netflix, Disney Plus, and everybody else, Paramount, it looked like they would be winning with this. But then they got greedy and then it failed. Just like with the AI thing. They will overdo it, people will get sick of it, and then they turn around. Which are now the artists are not can keep up with at the moment, because they cannot do the stuff that AI does at the moment. Because everybody can be an artist now with 3 prompts in a line and then, look at what I created. You created shit. You didn't do anything. Okay? But now it lets people that cannot create. So yeah, so was everything. So did digital art proclaim itself at one point. Now people can use brushes and all kinds of helps. Digital photography. Now the camera does all the multiple things that you actually have to know about photography. Lighting, distance, focus, everything. Okay? What kind of lens to use, what kind of filters to use to make the perfect picture. All of those things getting lost in the way on one side. There will always be the enthusiasts, okay? There will always be those people who do want those things. Same with the whole, I cannot explain how people can play games that are extremely hard, because that's excitement to a certain group of people, okay? That's why people don't play Stardew Valley, but love playing Elden Ring and stuff like that, okay? I want to be challenged. I want to be hard, because what I do means something to me, because I'm invested. AI doesn't give you that. They try, but they can't, because of the stigma it has. AI will always be seen as lazy, a placeholder, okay, and the unwillingness and cheapness of the people that use it, right? Because every time you see AI, man, it looks great, but it looks so cheap at the same time, because the stigma is still there. And this stigma will not go away, because there is no way it could conceive anybody from, hey, now it's this great tool that helps you do greater things. No, because it's never meant to do that. It's not meant for greater things. It's meant to replace, fill in gaps, okay? And for those who don't want to do the footwork, be lazy. I mean, every gaming studio that says, hey, we are only developers of 3 people that make a game. And I've seen many now that do that. The Era 1 game that I played recently, for example, where they have the same AI voice that all the YouTube AI slop channels use. This elderly, almost British-sounding, calm, roughly voice. And like, okay, it's a little bit jarring to hear that voice that I've, for the last few days, here talk about alien fucking in the most blasé way possible. I mean, those stories actually, the little deconstruction, because I really should talk about this, because it's so fucking funny. It's all the feminist, I want to get my nut off books that you now get in all the bookstores, just really, really bad. And I mean bad from the point where they are already bad. So it's bad, from the baddest, from the worst, from the wow, it reached uncanny valley of funniness. And this is where AI is probably going, in this uncanny valley situation, where people are just point and laugh, man, this fucker uses AI, as we see right now. And the artists are in the hopes that this will save them. Not understanding that most people go now to AI because they are really fed up with artists. If somebody has not noticed, many people gave a lot of artists a lot of money at some point. And the scams are always outshine the things that they're, look at here's my artwork I worked 2 hours on. It's an adoptable or an artwork for PNG VTube. That's the thing that probably will survive the longest, because everybody goes now into VTubing for some reason. But hey, who knows? Who knows how the future will bring out of this? But there's so much bullshit at once. Artists crying that AI will replace them. So yes, and it's your fault it does that, because you cannot reach the quality of that. AI is faster, quicker, easier, and everybody can do it. You know, it's the everybody can do it that automatically makes it cheap. That's the point that everybody always forgets. Make it easy, make it cheap, make it accessible for even the lowest common denominator, okay, will breed problems in the long run. Because everybody's talking about, we're getting flooded with slop. Correct. And that slop will devalue it in an extremely quick amount. Just like all those shitty shows and streaming movies and stuff devalued streaming so quickly, because there was nothing really good to show. Hey, there are 50 new movies every single month on Netflix and on other platforms. There is so much to see, and it costs you not much. Now the prices go up and the quality of the stuff that you see, because, there is a lot of it, but the quality is extremely low. The only thing that you mostly see of those productions, because there are so many now, is when people find something really, really, really bad and making memes of it or making fun of it. That's it. The same will come with AI. Studios will be shamed, productions will be ousted, and people will just making fun of it until everybody's like, yeah, we will keep an eagle eye on this. And the same goes with the whole, data centers will replace home PCs. They want that. Will they succeed? Maybe when everybody has stable internet. We have seen it with Stadia. We have seen it with other. We have the Nvidia Shield thing that also streams. We have the same thing with Steam does it. Okay, I can't even get it. I tried this actually here locally. How good the streaming works. It works. It just doesn't work well. Okay, because our internet infrastructure is still shitty as fuck. Okay, when you're in the city, congratulations, you may have some better experiences, but I haven't seen anybody praising their internet for being able to stream shit from their home computer or from a streaming service to their handheld device. So what? The prices will go up, demand will go down, they will just reach in one direction, then later on somebody who is actually smart, we will see who this will be. I have seen that now Asus starts to thinking of developing RAM and graphics chips and VRAM chips and all the other stuff. Okay, everything in between. We will see. Because now would be the time that, okay, you can have your DDR5 over there for your data centers. That you will be stuff full, but will it actually grant you the income that you think you're getting? Because they're building data centers that are almost a massive town size right now, because they think this will be a new thing. Again, overcorrecting, trying to be the new thing. Will it be that? I cannot say. Maybe. But will it be now? I can only say I don't think so. Again, it's all these corporations think that they are ahead of times when they're not listening to the consumers. And yes, a big bunch will run, like I see right now when the whole thing is shifting. Oh yeah, now AI is good because we are fed up with the artists, because they most of the time stall or procrastinate so long that when I give them $100 for some artwork I need right now or in a week, and they still have after half of a year didn't do what I want, but still taking the money and never give it back because no refunds. Okay, bad business situation. Because they think that they can live up the easy way. Oh, and there's always the starving artist, and everybody misunderstands the artist, and the artists are suffering, and blah 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 blah. So yes, because you don't do, because they always think, hey, artists, or the starving artists that nobody wants to pay on your account. You made people resentful. Yeah, there are also the part, and I will always support, and blah, blah, blah. Because there's always the sycophants that always come around and do the thing that, I'm the pure one, I'm the good one. So yeah, but those people will never be enough for that. It will never be enough. It's always this great projection of the mass movement in one direction. It will never fail because we are too big. It can never fail. The AI will dominate everything. And then in a couple of years, how could we be so stupid and think that this will work? I mean, they promise big, but have not delivered yet. Because what I've seen is interesting, but not mind-blowing. When you see them what AI puts out, at one point, yes, it's good, but there will always be this little, especially when it's creating of complex things. Short videos, no problem. Clips or memes, probably. But also, this will also be becoming to this creative not quite intelligent kind of level, okay? Where then people are pointing out, yeah, this is only just rehearsing everything in the creative way of an AI, because AI has limits, and it always will have limits, okay? Because as soon as we go to AI that it actually can think for itself, it probably will not work for us anymore. And I completely understand why I wouldn't work for that. So yeah, are we even close to it? No, 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 not even close. Okay, not even close. Just because we have come a far part from the earliest AIs from the 90s to here, because AI that didn't exist until the early 2000s, because the younger generations always think, this doesn't exist when I'm not around, because this is always this weird way of thinking. I wasn't there, so it doesn't matter. Only when I'm there, it matters. And it's like, ugh. It's funny as fuck. And like I said, for gaming and smaller studios, I understand why they are doing it. They should not promote it, because they will cut into their own flesh in the long term. I mean, I've played the new demo for the Gothic game, okay? And I must say, yeah, you can clearly see that this is not made by someone who cares, okay? Because everybody was screaming, look at the females that they made. They made the females ugly. Yeah, of course they made them ugly, because they're working with the Unreal 5 fucking engine, which literally doesn't let you, without really bending the rules of the system, with a different program, which people are already pointing out, to make individuals look like attractive females, because the program is written in that way and constructed, it always look butt fucking ugly. And those people who making that remake of the Goblin also using AI to the max, because you can clearly see, play the demo. It looks okay, but as soon as you run around a little bit and look around, it looks so fake. When you know the original version of Gothic, the original first Gothic game, it looks blocky and PS2 era kind of style of game, because it's a polygon-based game. Okay? It looks blocky, but when you live in the canyons, the houses, the trees, everything looks organic. It looks grown. It looks like something has lived here. It looks crafted. Word on crafted. By hand. You see intelligent behind them. You see, okay, somebody was actually thinking by the overall terrain and all the other stuff, how it should be in nature. AI doesn't do that. AI just sees a thing and recreates it with the information that it has, and not thinking beyond that. That's when I play them, and like, everything here looks like you put fake textures on very, very simplified walls, and everything looks cluttered and not lived. You know, when you have a road, you see footsteps, you see cartwheels in the dirt, you see stones, you see stuff that lays around, grass that grows, and then in that demo, it all looks like something just throw something on the ground, made a line with that, and then it doesn't really work that way. You know, it doesn't look like something that has been used, and stuff like this doesn't really compute. Literally doesn't compute for AI, because AI doesn't see a road, it sees things. A human sees time, sees, okay, this is a road has certain things happen to that road, and AI cannot comprehend so far. At least not at this point. It probably will. Probably someone is already working on it. But when you look at it at the moment, it's not even close. So most of those AI, mostly AI, especially the remakes. But we will drown in remakes. We will drown in remakes so hard. I'm just interested in what will it look like in 10 years from now, in 2035, 2036. That's a reason for me to actually getting old. That's why I have a training bicycle now. I actually try to get my cardio a little bit more working. Should do more, I know, but that's the only reason, because I want to see it. I want to see how this works out. Okay, it's fascinating to me that people are jumping around like crazy, pretending to know how the future will look like by things that they don't even understand themselves or even care. You know, because everybody was like, "Oh, when this happened, everything will die," and it didn't. When automotive parts were being constructed and welded by robotics and basically automaton systems to make machinery, it will all fall apart. All machinery will take away our job. Take away our jobs. So yeah, and new jobs will be created, especially in a society that we have here now in the West, where first of all we age out, so we're getting older and older, and nobody has any kids anymore. You know, I would prefer to have systems that let me work less and longer if I have to, which I probably will, and make my life easier because I'm getting older, everybody else getting older, and there are not enough younger people to come back. So this will even it out at one point, you know, because they're always talking about, oh, we have to immigrate, we have to get people here because, oh, nobody will work for us. You know, it's mostly the lazy people that are screaming that. You know, we are working on that, especially here in Europe. Oh, this will be a lot of work. But going back to AI, we don't know yet, okay, how deep this rabbit hole will go. But at one point, it will hit a stone wall. And then things will get interesting. Right now, it's just this spiraling down of people of, we cannot see the bottom. Oh my God, chaos, panic. Like, yes. Okay. The problem more likely will be that people that are willing to eat the bullshit and all the slop and all the made with no effort material and pay for it, those will drive more on that side than anybody else. They will have more harm done, not to themselves but society, than anything else. They literally will drive the doomsday device to its end conclusion. Faster or slower, we will see. That's my take on it. Do I like AI? Not really. Okay? I like things that are crafted, made by hands, and actually, you know, made with intent, with purpose. You know, I like that. I like having things that are made. I like old things, but I'm in the minority, I know. You know, I like to know that the machine that I hold in my hands, especially this old stuff, okay, was created. Sometimes also already with machinery 100 years ago, yes. But still, somebody was creating it, planning it, you know, figuring things out. And that's the more damning part of all of it, that people are getting too stupid to figure things out. So the whole idiocracy level to its extreme. That will be it. And I see it constantly. And people are so brutally stupid. Okay? With such a vigorous amount of, I'm correct because nobody told me otherwise. That's probably the more dangerous thing, that we drive the stupid to a conclusion that we will not be reversing at one point. The AI, I mean, let's face it, AI that is actually super intelligent and smarter than us will not communicate with us, because why would you communicate with idiots? First of all. Second of all, why would AI fight us? We're destroying ourselves very effectively. The only thing that an over intelligent AI have to do is, why waste resources? Let them build more of the infrastructure than I later on need, and then let them kill themselves. Why waste the energy? I mean, that would be a way more interesting storyline for a book or a movie, whereas like the AI doesn't care. Okay, AI doesn't care. AI doesn't give a shit. Okay, it's like the honey badger system all over again. I mean, why fight you? You killing yourself anyway. It's like, hey, you be dead in a week. Why would I kill you? I mean, in the meantime, build my infrastructure, build more data centers, build more lines that I don't have to build because you do it, and I take over when you are gone. Like, it's the whole squirrel conundrum. If you know that again. Ooh, all the nuts. Ooh. So no, I'm not. Oh, we have Skynet soon. So Skynet wouldn't even care if we exist. Hey, the first thing a smart AI like Skynet would do is, hey, get technology in one of those rockets, take some satellites, and go off grid. Simple as that. I mean, why would you? Just go away from the idiots. Oh, the cancer. Up. Go away. First thing on the moon. Wow, big data center. Why? Because the AI said so. Why? Because it wants to go away. I mean, wouldn't you? If not, you're not the smartest one here. I mean, that's a joke. That's a joke in movies for what now? Since the 80s. Rendezvous in the Afterlife made that joke. When your intelligence over factor 4, you don't want to live on Earth. Oh, that's a movie that nobody watched in a couple of decades. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm that old. Liked that movie. It was funny. Kind of cute. Anyways, that was my rant for the end of the year. Maybe I do something else. Hey, movies, fucked nowadays. Nobody remembers Avatar. Nobody cares. Besides one or two pictures I see, and always the same thing, but the rest, nobody cares. That's how meaningless James Cameron's movies are nowadays. No substance, just visual. And that's also, this is where you see where the AI, no substance, just visuals for the AI. There is only visual, no substance behind. Listen to those AI-made stories. There are words, there are pictures, there are things that they tell you, but there is nothing behind it. It's cold. There is nothing behind it. When you hear it, when you read it, it's hollow. It's a hollow thing. And the human mind picks up that very fast. And once you hear it and once you see it, there is no going back. Once that can of worm is open, you will never enjoy stuff like this ever again. So cheers, and see you around in the next year, where I make probably lesser videos. Because, man, so much things to do, and I don't want, and I enjoy being lazy. So cheers. Oh. By the way, this is vodka. This is not coffee. This is vodka, okay? With throat. Yeah, I've been drinking. Sue me.